The ignorance of the Hebrew Israelites is that they say that every white person is a devil. That is what they are saying.
That's right. That's right.
Allah is big and God. I am forgiven by Jesus Christ.
Yes. What did he say? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword shall be killed with a sword.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
That's your ancestors and your ancestors and the ancestors of every single person that surrounds us. That's everybody. That's everybody. Arabs enslaved people. Arabs killed people. Africans enslaved people. Africans killed people. Chinese people enslaved people. Chinese people killed people. That's everybody.
Are we Africans?
How long are we here for? Okay,
criminals, man.
because the Hebrew, I want to say this.
What does Africa mean?
The African Caribbean.
You are the devil, man.
The African Caribbean.
You are What does Africa mean?
Well,
You know the
African is a continent.
You stupid.
Derives
White man's name for king.
Exactly. So, as I was saying,
was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
What?
2 nations are in thy womb.
Continue.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from the bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other.
Yeah.
Than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There were twins what?
In her womb.
Continue.
The first came out red.
The first came out what?
Red.
Came out what?
Red.
Now, just stop there for 1 second. When you say white people are white, when you call white people white, they're not really white.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Okay.
Now, in this society today, right, the word white people was coined in 1682. There was no such thing as white people, right? And wait, I'm not talking to you. You want to shut up now, right? Okay. Show me white people in this world.
No.
Because if you want to come in, you come in the wrong place, man. Okay. So there's no such thing as white people. White people was a word to just put you people to put you at the top. Because if you're thinking about white is anything good, beautiful, nice. But are you really beautiful? Are you really good people?
I'm beautiful.
What? Wait.
Yeah,
okay. It has definition. Beauty has definition.
I got a face for
okay.
radio.
In your own face, you're beautiful. In your own face, you're beautiful. But in the sight of God, no, you are the most ugly people on earth. And I'm going to prove that in the Bible as well. Okay? Wait. You can't apply because I've not finished. Not finished. Don't mess around with me. I'm not here to mess around. Neither are you. Okay, but messing around, I don't do that. Okay? I don't do that. I don't mess around with nobody here. Okay? Right, continue reading it.
And the first came out red.
Yeah.
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
So why you so-called white people, you're not white, you're hairy, and you are red. That's what you are. Okay? Laugh like a fool.
And they call his name Esau.
And they call his name what?
Esau.
So when you see any red person on earth, their real name, their real biblical, ancient biblical name is Esau. That's your name. You're not white. God says you're
Esau.
Esau, right?
And they called his name Esau.
Continue.
And after they came, his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob.
And his name was called what?
Jacob.
Okay, now you see Jacob is not described because Jacob looked exactly like his parents and all the people in the area. So the reason why Jacob is not described is because he looks like everybody. Continue, brother.
And Isaac was three scores years old when she bare them. And the boys grew.
Go to Genesis 36.
Wait, 1 second. I'm going to reply to that passage. So I challenge the Hebrew Israelites to identify for me where it showed that the Caucasians in the Bible were a particular people. And he went to Genesis 24, reading from verse 21. So, 1 second, 25, fine. 25, yes, 25. However, the one text that he mentioned talked about someone who was red. Do I look red? No. This is not red.
That's not red.
This is not red.
That's not red. That's not red.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Allow it.
the Hebrew Israelites have failed at the first hurdle. The first hurdle was to identify biblically the Europeans. The problem is that this family they are speaking about was born in the Middle East. And we already know from history that at the time of Jacob and Esau, of Isaac, of Abraham, that there were already people living in Europe. That's a fact. So to try and say that Europeans were descended from Esau contradicts history and abuses the scripture. So far, we have a red man, not a white man, and we have no understanding why he came out red. For all we know, it could be some kind of blood issue. Children come out of the wombs covered in all the liquids of birth. They often come out various different colours. It doesn't mean that they are red. Notice he reads white as red and red as white.
Now let me report to on that.
Into the text. Try again, Hebrew Israelite.
This is what God said about you.
Second chance.
Once, don't tell me 1 second, man.
The question. My name's not Mohammed. The question.
Right.
Show me in the Bible where the Bible
against the Bible right now.
identifies
Bible didn't
the Caucasian.
Bible didn't mention the word white. He said the first.
Thank you.
Wait 1 second. Shut up, bro.
When he was talking,
Okay.
Bible didn't mention the first child. There were twins in the woman's womb. Bible never mentioned that the first came out white. It said the first came out red. However, the second son was not described. I told you, if you weren't deaf earlier, I told you that the second child, it wasn't described because it looks like his father and his mother. When you give birth to a dragon, you have to describe the dragon. That's what it did in the Bible. And to even let you know that the child that was born was a dragon. And I'm going to show you in the Bible that the child that was born was a dragon. I'm going to go about 4 verses in the Bible. Okay? No, 1 second. I'm going to do 4 verses in the Bible at a go. Go to Obadiah.
What? 24, yeah. One at a
That's
time.
not what I mean.
Do one at a time.
Okay? Go to the book of Obadiah.
Book of Obadiah.
Now we know that white people, right? When they went to so-called moon, they say the eagle has landed. White people love eagle and dragon. I don't have to look into your camera, bro.
Which white people?
Okay? So-called white people. When I say white people, I know I'm talking about so-called white people. Okay? You say you went to the moon. right? You love going to the mountain as well. You love mountain climbing and all those garbage you do. Now let's read it.
I just love mountain climbing.
I do too.
Obadiah 1:1.
When you're talking, I will cut you too.
The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Edom.
Now another name for Edom is Esau. Okay, continue.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Now just to let you know, this is about the last day. However, we have to identify the devil before the last day. Continue.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against
So
her.
every nation on earth is going to rise up against white people, so-called white people, because of their crime, because of their genocide of other races. They go around stealing land. Only one people do that in the Bible. Bible describes that that's one people, right? They go around, they steal, they rape, they murder. When I look at every race, only white people fit that. Everything white people fit what the Bible says. Continue, bro.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small.
Now you white people, they used to respect you. Today you're small. You're being minuscule in front of every race, man. Continue, brother.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
You're gonna bunch up.
The pride of thine heart had deceived thee.
The most prideful people on earth are the white people. These are people whereby when they genocide your family, they will say we have nothing to apologize about. When they steal your natural resources, they will say, well, we didn't do nothing wrong. You have too many resources, so we just have to come and steal from you. That's only one people do that. Continue, brother.
The pride of thine heart has deceived thee, that thou dwellest in...
You're pushing on me, don't leave me, please.
No, she's not.
Thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitations is high.
Wait, now when you say the word Caucasian, Caucasian is in the Bible too. Because the word Caucasian, the etymology of the word Caucasian means cave dweller. What race of people dwell in the cave and call themselves cave dweller? You are the ones Neanderthals, okay? You are the only people who dwell in caves. You love caves. In those days when you used to say Neanderthal, you are the only people who use the skull of your ancestors to drink soup. Go and check your own history. Continue, brother.
In cliffs of the rock.
Cliffs of the rock. So continue.
His habitations is high. That saith in his heart.
Who built skyscrapers everywhere they go when they steal land? Who built New York? The real. Wait, let me finish. Don't let me raise my voice again. Okay? So when they came out of their caves, they continued conquering lands and stealing lands and building cities, building skyscrapers. Continue, brother.
That saith in his heart, he shall bring me down to the ground.
Now this man has nuclear weapon. He said, who's going to bring me down? Now we have Iran having nuclear weapon. He couldn't say who's going to bring me down. Because your time has an expiry date. You're going down whether you like it, you accept it or not. You're going down, white people. Continue, man.
Thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
So, wait. What did he just say?
Thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
We know that eagle is a very prideful bird. Right? God said, though you exalt yourself as the eagle, when the white man landed on the moon so-called, he said the what has landed? The eagle has landed. That's only one person that loves eagle. Now you can touch your neck with your finger. I don't care what you do. But if I want to remind you, what is the Roman emblem? Eagle. Spain, eagle. Portugal, eagle. America, eagle. Even lands you colonize, you gave them eagle. Wait, I've not finished. Germany, eagle. You are the only people who love eagle. So God says that
We're
doomed. Who colonized Nigeria? Yeah. Who colonized Nigeria? Wait, it's not okay. Who colonized Nigeria? Is it not Britain? Is it not Britain that colonized Nigeria?
We're talking about symbols. You say symbols of the eagle, a white man symbol. I'm telling you, the Nigerian football club, the symbol is the eagles. They call them the eagles.
Who colonized them? Britain! Britain gave them the eagle!
Bro, allow me to reply. No, right.
We're talking about symbols,
so finish then. Okay, I'm going to reply. Then finish.
You know you're very unjust. You're very unjust because I will tell you why you say that. When Nigeria, what's it called?
I'm going to reply. So the brother quoted Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. And in this passage, this is what it says. It says, stop getting involved, be the cameraman. So, thus says the Lord God concerning Edom.
We're not finished.
Edom is a
Go and set
place.
thyself nest among
Edom
go down
is
set
a place.
among the stars.
It is
Among the
not
stars.
a people.
Put your satellite among the stars.
It is
Hence
talking
will I
about the
bring thee
region
down.
in
Hence will I bring thee down.
Northwest
Thence will I bring thee
Arabia.
down. Thence will I bring thee
Northwest
down.
Arabia. On the Arabian Peninsula.
If thieves come to
Now I
thee,
challenge
in
the
robbers
Hebrew
by night,
Israelites
how art thou
to
cut
tell
off?
me
If thieves
where
come to
in
thee,
the
if
Bible
robbers by night,
it
how art thou
identified
cut off?
the Caucasian.
If
The
thieves
Hebrew
come to
Israelites
thee, if
are
robbers by
saying
night, how
that
art
the
thou cut off?
Caucasian are people that live in caves. Look around you.
Come to thee.
Do we live in
Robbers
caves?
by night, how
No.
art thou cut off?
We do not. And back at the time that this was written, archaeologists have already identified that Caucasians were living in mud huts.
Would they not have
Mud
They have
huts
enough.
and wooden buildings.
That's right. You are the only
They
people
were
who
not
steal
living
and never have enough.
in caves.
You've been stealing for over 400 years.
He
You
talked
never
about
have enough.
eagles.
That's what God is talking about in the
But
Bible.
what about
If
unicorns?
the great
What
gatherers
about
come to
dragons?
thee, would
What
they
about
not leave
lions?
their gates?
These are
How
all the
are things
symbols
of Esau?
of nations in
How are the
Europe.
things of Esau
How are the things of
This
white
kind
man
of
you want?
ignorance
stretched out?
We have
that
found
we
you out,
see
white man. We know
in the
together you are
Hebrew
devil.
Israelites
We know together that you are the rapist.
will
We know together
only
that you are the
drag
pillager.
down
You are the mother
those
on the earth.
that
Number
follow
one
it.
mother on the earth is white people.
Those
okay?
that follow
you rape,
it
you murder,
will
you kill.
become ignorant
Everyone,
people.
Man. Continue, brother.
People don't know
Are
Jesus.
these hidden things sought up?
They don't know the
All the
Messiah.
men of the
They don't know the
How are the
apostles.
things of Easter
They
sought
don't
out?
know the
devil sought you out
prophets.
that you are the murderer.
They are not
The devil
part
sought
of
you
the
out that
church.
Christianity is a lie.
There
The devil
are a
sought you
new
out that you are a
religion
genocider. The
that
devil
was
sought you out, man.
invented
Continue, brother.
in
Okay.
America. That's all they are.
I've brought thee even to the border.
So now we're gonna bring you to the border, man. We're gonna go to war with you. I'm gonna destroy you. I'm gonna enslave you. You as you enslave our ancestors. Continue, brother.
The Hebrew Israelites, as you can see, are a group that create a fictional history about the world based on a narrative that is constructed out of spurious connections. The idea that the lofty eagles spoken about in Obadiah and the fact that European nations use the eagle as a symbol of their nationhood is such a spurious connection. We know where Edom was. It is a place, not a people. Edom is the place in northwestern Arabia. That's where Edom is. The idea of creating these spurious connections to create a fictional history is designed to cultivate a sense of bitterness amongst members of the black community towards white folk, towards white people. The kind of accusations that were being thrown around are the most ignorant kind of accusations. Yes, white people, Europeans in the past committed crimes. No one who knows any history would deny that. But then every other civilization has committed similar crimes. The Arab slave trade is still going on. The European slave trade has ended. So maybe the Hebrew Israelites need to realize who's still dealing in slaves. The fact is, multiple groups have committed mass murder. This doesn't prove anything, because every one of those groups, if they are going to use this extreme form of analogy to enforce into the text the white man where the white man does not exist, simply destroys any intelligent exegesis of the Bible. And if you're a Hebrew Israelite watching this, I call you to come out of that. You can see the fruits of that religion. It is nothing but hatred, nothing but resentment, nothing but bitterness, nothing but anger, nothing but ignorance. And you can do better.